Here's a shocker. 40% of seniors give up driving before they need to. Why? They think cars are getting too complicated or unsafe for them. But here's the kicker. They haven't seen these SUVs. In this video, we're looking at tow SUVs that are so easy to use, so safe, and so comfortable. They're keeping seniors on the road longer. These aren't just cars, they're freedom machines. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Picture this. You're at the DMV and there's an older couple handing in their license plates. They think they can't drive safely anymore. It's heartbreaking, but they haven't seen what the new Subaru Forester can do. This SUV is packed with safety features. It's got cameras all around it. You can see everything. No more twisting and turning to check your blind spots. You just glance at the screen and boom, you know exactly what's around you. And there's more. The Forester's got a system that keeps you in your lane. If you start drifting, it gently steers you back. No more worrying about accidentally crossing lines on the highway. That couple at the DMV, they could be driving safely for years with tech like this. The Forester's changing the game for seniors who thought their driving days were over. Let me tell you, the Forester's impressive. It's got features that make driving easier and safer for older folks. And that's just one of the SUVs out there making a difference. Remember those long road trips that left your back aching? Honda's got a solution that's bringing comfort back to seniors on the road. The CR-V is changing the game for older drivers. You know how your back feels after hours of driving. For seniors, that can be a real problem. But Honda CR-V has these seats that are a game changer. They've got power, lumbar support. You can adjust just right. No more fidgeting to get comfortable. And get this, the ride is incredibly smooth. One senior told me it feels like it was made for me. The cabin's super quiet too. It's like you're in your own little bubble. Here's what's really cool. The doors are wide and the seats are at just the right height. Getting in and out is a breeze. Honda looked at all the things that make driving tough for seniors and fixed them. Seniors who thought they were done with road. Here's a shocker. 40% of seniors give up driving before they need to. Why? They think cars are getting too complicated or up. But here's the kicker. They haven't seen these SUVs. In this video, we're looking at tow SUVs that are so easy to use, so comfortable. They're keeping seniors on the road longer. These aren't just cars. They're free to show you. Exactly. Picture this. You're at the DMV and there's an older couple handing in their lights. They think they can't drive safely anymore. It's heartbreaking, but they haven't seen what the Subaru Forester can do. This SUV is packed with safety features. It's got cameras around it. You can see everything. No more twisting in turn, a screen, and boom, you know exactly what's around you. And there's more. The Forester's got a system that keeps you in your lane. If you start drifting, it gently steers you back. You might think a big SUV means big compromises, but the Kia Telluride is catching seniors' attention. It's got some features that are making even the most space-conscious buyers. Take a second look. Remember when driving a big SUV meant spending a fortune on gas? The Telluride's changed that. Its engine gets 22 miles per gallon, which is pretty good for a vehicle this size, and it's got room for everything. Grandkids, dogs, groceries, you name it. But here's the thing. It doesn't feel like you're driving something massive. Check this out. The Telluride's got cameras that give you a bird's-eye view when you're parking. It's like you're looking down from above. No more guessing if you're going to hit that curb and getting in and out. It's easy. The seats are up high, so you're not climbing up or falling down. Seniors who thought they had to give up their big cars are thinking big again with the Telluride. It's giving them back their freedom to drive comfortably and confidently with its fuel efficiency, spaciousness, and smart features. The Telluride is proving that you don't have to sacrifice. Try to change lanes when there's a car you didn't see. The Santa Fe steers you back. Pretty cool, right? But that's not all. This car's like a co-pilot that never gets tired. It can tell if you're getting drowsy and lets you know it's time for a break. And look at this. Automatic emergency braking lane, keeping assist, even high beam assist. The Santa Fe's always looking out for you. For seniors worried about reaction times, this car's got their back. It's all about giving drivers more confidence on the road with the Santa Fe. You're getting a car that helps keep you independent and on the move. It's smart tech that makes a real difference in everyday driving. Think getting older means no more sporty driving. Not with this SUV. The Mazda 6.5 combines sports car thrills with the practicality seniors need. It's got a trick that'll change how you feel behind the wheel. The 65 handles like a sports car, but has all the comfort of a bigger vehicle. It's the best of both worlds. Seriously, here's the cool part. It has G-vectoring control. This system tweaks the engine power when you turn the steering wheel, making the car super smooth. No jerky starts or stops. It's like the car knows what you're about to do. This tech also helps the car grip the road better. Taking corners feels stable and secure. It's like the road is giving you a big hug. Seniors who thought driving couldn't be fun anymore. The 6.5's putting smiles back on faces. It's bringing back the joy of driving with all the comfort and safety you need. Remember when staying connected meant finding a payphone? Times have changed. Ford's Edge is packed with tech that keeps you connected without the hassle. The Edge comes with Sync, a smart system that makes life easier on the road. It can read your text out loud so you don't have to take your eyes off the wheel. And get this, you can control a bunch of stuff just by talking. Want to change the radio or get directions? Just ask. It's that simple. Or didn't forget about making things easy to see and use. The touchscreen is big and the buttons are clear. No squinting or fumbling around here. They've really thought about what drivers need. So if you thought new car tech was too much to handle, the Edge might surprise you. It's keeping seniors connected and making driving a whole lot easier with features like these. The Ford Edge is a smart choice for anyone who wants to stay in touch without the tech headaches. The Chevy Equinox is changing the game for seniors who thought modern SUVs were too complicated. It's got something special that's making older drivers fall in love with new tech. Want to know what's got everyone talking? Chevy's kept things simple with the Equinox. Real buttons and knobs you can use while driving. No fancy touchpads or confusing menus here, but it's not stuck in the past. Check this out. You can set up the car just the way you like it. Your seat, your stations, even the temperature. It remembers it all. And look at this. The screen is huge. You don't need reading glasses to see what's going on. Big icons, clear text, all laid out in a way that just makes sense. It's like the car knows exactly what you need. Seniors who thought they couldn't handle new car tech, they're changing their minds fast. The Equinox isn't just easy to use. It's actually helping people get comfortable with modern features. It's giving older drivers the confidence to embrace new technology without the stress. Nissan's Rogue is changing the game for seniors who want a smarter, safer ride. This SUV got some tricks that'll make your life easier. Check this out. The Rogue remembers your driving habits. You always hit the grocery store on Tuesdays. The car knows that and sets up the navigation for you. It's like it can read your mind. But that's not all. The Rogue has got a system that reminds you. If you've left something in the back seat, No more forgetting your takeout or groceries. It's like having a second brain watching out for you. And get this, cameras everywhere. You can see everything around you, which is huge for seniors. Worried about their reaction times. It's like driving with eyes in the back of your head. So if you're a senior looking for a car, it's changing how we think about driving, especially for older folks who want to stay independent on the road. The Subaru Outback Scout Seniors hitting the road in any weather. It's like a game changer for older drivers who used to stay home when it rained or snowed. Here's the thing. The Outback's X-Mode system is pretty amazing. Snow, mud, rain. This SUV handles it all. You just push a button and the car figures out how to tackle whatever's coming at you. But check this out. It's not just about handling tough conditions. The Outback's super comfy too. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, even heated side mirrors. Subaru's made winter driving actually enjoyable. No more freezing hands or struggling to see out of frosty mirrors. And look at this. Seniors who used to avoid bad weather. They're out and about all year round now. One guy told me, "I used to dread winter driving. Now, I actually look forward to it." It's opened up a whole new world for seniors who want to stay active. The Outback's really changing the game for older drivers. It's giving them the confidence to hit the road no matter what Mother Nature throws their way. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. Toyota's Highlander is changing how seniors think about large SUV. This big vehicle handles like it's much smaller. How? Let's take a look. The Highlander's got 3 rows of seats, but drives like a dream. It's got a turning radius of about 36 feet. That's tight for a big SUV. You can maneuver this thing in tight spots. No problem. Check this out. It's got a conversation mirror. You can keep an eye on the back seats without turning around. No more twisting your neck to see what's going on back there. And look at this. The doors are nice and wide, and the seats are just the right height. Getting in and out is easy. Toyota really thought about making this comfortable for everyone. Seniors who thought they couldn't handle a big car. The Highlander's changing minds. It's got the space you need without the usual hassles of driving a large vehicle. That's what makes this SUV stand out from the crowd. Honda's Tucson is packed with advanced tech. That's surprisingly easy to use. You can start your car with your phone. No joke. Forgot to lock the doors. Just grab your phone and lock them up. One senior told me, "I thought I'd need my grandkids to figure it out." But it's so simple. The Tucson's got smart cruise control that handles stop and go traffic. You set it and the car does the rest. No more sore legs from constantly hitting the brakes in heavy traffic. And check this out. There's a Find My Car feature. No more wandering around parking lots, wondering where you left your ride. The car basically tells you where it is. Seniors who thought new car tech was too complicated. The Tucson's changing minds. It's a car that's as user-friendly as it is. High-tech, high on days, really nailed it with making advanced features accessible to everyone, young or old. The Ford Escape Hybrid is changing the game for seniors worried about fuel costs. This SUV can go over 500 miles on a single tank. That's like driving from New York to North Carolina without stopping for gas. It's impressive. And get this, it gets 40 miles per gallon. That's a big improvement over most regular SUVs. But here's what's really interesting. It doesn't drive like you might expect a hybrid to drive. It's got plenty of pep. The electric motor gives it a nice boost when you need it. It's smooth and responsive, not sluggish like some older hybrids. I've talked to a lot of seniors who are concerned about rising gas prices. They thought they'd have to give up their independence, but the Escape Hybrid is changing that perspective. It's offering a solution that combines fuel efficiency with the comfort and space of an SUV. So if you're a senior looking to save on fuel costs without sacrificing performance, the Escape Hybrid might be worth checking out. It's giving people a way to stay on the road without breaking the bank at the pump. You might think retirement means taking it easy, but Honda's latest SUV is changing the game for seniors who love adventure. It all comes down to 8.1 inches of ground clearance. The Honda Passport is built for those who still want to explore. It's tough enough to handle dirt roads and campgrounds, but smooth on regular highways too. I've talked to a lot of seniors who thought they'd have to give up driving because of their eyesight. But the terrain is changing. Mine's left and right. The way it displays information is so clear and user-friendly. It's giving older drivers a new lease on their driving life. This isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. When you can easily see all the important info without taking your eyes off the road, you're a safer driver. And that's what GMC is aiming for with the Terrain. They've really thought about what matters to senior drivers, and it shows in every detail of this vehicle. Jeep Grand Cherokee is changing the game for seniors who love adventure. To select Terrain system is like having an off-road expert right in your car. Snow, mud, sand, just turn a dial and the car handles it all. It's pretty wild how it works. But here's the really cool part. There's a camera system that shows you what's right in front of your wheels. No more guessing about rocks or curbs. It's like having X-ray vision for your car. I've talked to a lot of seniors who used to worry about tricky driving situations with the Grand Cherokee. They're tackling them without breaking a sweat. One guy told me, "I used to stick to perfect roads. Now, I'm exploring back roads I never would have before." The Grand Cherokee is giving older drivers a new sense of freedom and confidence. It's not just about getting from A to B anymore. It's about enjoying the journey, no matter where it takes you. With features like these, age is just a number when you're behind the wheel of a Grand Cherokee. You know how some cars are so loud, you can barely hear yourself think. Buick's changing that with the Enclave. This SUV is incredibly quiet, quieter than most living rooms. The Enclave uses special acoustic glass and sound-absorbing materials throughout. It's like driving in your own little bubble. Road noise, you'll barely notice it. But here's the cool part. It's got active noise cancellation. The car listens for unwanted sounds and cancels them out. It's pretty amazing technology at highway speeds. The Enclave's cabin is only about 60 decibels. That's quieter than most normal conversations. It's so quiet, you might forget you're even moving. Seniors who struggled with road noise are rediscovering the joy of actually talking in their car. One guy told me, "I can finally hear my wife without her shouting. It's like a rolling conversation room." The Enclave isn't just quiet, it's changing how we think about driving. It's bringing peace and comfort to the road in a way that's really impressive. Here's the thing. These SUVs, we've been talking about their freedom machines. For seniors, they're keeping older folks on the road, and they're doing it safely, comfortably, and with a whole lot of confidence. Look, I've seen it firsthand. Seniors who thought their driving days were over are getting back behind the wheel. These SUVs are changing lives. It's about getting from A to B, staying independent, and staying connected to your community. So, if you know someone who's thinking about hanging up their keys, show them this video. It might just change their mind and their life. These SUVs are transportation that keeps you active, involved, and young at heart. That's what it's all about, right?